Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 304 of the Red Force Podcast. My name is Eric Tyler, joining me today, Christian Tyler.
It's time for the blade, Eric. The Bushido way.
The new smash hit.
The new Bushido.
The legendary KAGURA BACHI.
KAGURA, Eric.
Whatever.
Not KAGURA from Naruto. Alright? And also not BACHI. Alright?
Some Japanese words.
I don't know what they mean, but they're gonna
Some
mean
Japanese,
something.
very Japanese things.
And what if it means the blade is me?
The Nippon Steel.
Of course. We'll get into it. We'll get into this.
One Piece Land anime winding down.
Eric, there's a recap episode next week.
There's a recap episode. They're gonna milk the shit out of this party scene. We all know. Shanks is on the way.
Shout out Momo. You got that thick neck.
Got that Oden body.
Eric.
People aren't ready for Final Saga, Final Endgame Momo.
He's got Kaido Zero Fruit. He's got that Oden body. He's got that Hyogoro training. He's got that Zolo training.
He's got that Yamato training.
Eric, he's got the Asanachi. Does Zoro have the Asanachi?
In Wano.
Only Wano exclusive. He never uses the move.
Right.
Where will Zoro use the Paradise Tatsuka? What if Zoro beats Mihawk with a Paradise Tatsuka?
I'm sure Momo will have Paradise Tatsuka.
100%.
He's gonna be broken, busted, stupid.
Yeah.
We all know this. We get a chapter next week and no break.
Oh.
Hopefully, we get some momentum in this Luffy Kizaru
Before
fight.
December, and then we get no momentum.
We're in October. So
I know, we're gonna get,
hopefully this fight ends before December.
Yeah, possible. Right. I've been watching.
Castlevania?
Yes. But I've also been watching gameplay of Yamato, gameplay of Hybrid Kaido, gameplay of Gear 5 Luffy, gameplay of Oden. Where's the Shanks? We don't know. Right?
Film Red Shanks is coming.
He's coming, he's confirmed. I am watching this gameplay, and it just reminds me, can they please work on their effects work? It is like PS2 level effects.
Sad.
The lava, awful.
We've been through this with
The
many One
lightning,
Piece games.
awful.
Sakazuki always looks horrific because they
Never good.
Their lava is an issue.
He looked alright in,
Jump Force.
not Jump Force. Jump Force.
Burning Blood. No, he didn't look good in Burning
No,
Blood.
I wasn't going to say either of those. I was going to say One Piece Odyssey. Alright.
He's in Odyssey.
He's in the DLC.
Did you beat Odyssey?
No.
Can't be
Eric-
bothered.
No, you know why? They did some weird RPG systems that don't work and are very confusing, and why they do that.
Okay.
You only get new moves after you beat the act. You don't get new moves when you level up, Eric.
This is an RPG, Christian. We need it.
What are you doing? What are they doing?
No Gear 5, no buy.
Is that Eric's new rule? No Gear 5.
Correct.
No buy.
And, I was looking to buying it for the buy what it was for, but $40.
You know what's funny, Eric?
$40.
I'm just on Twitter, right?
Right.
I'm scrolling Twitter, and I just see an ad for a fake One Piece game.
As you do.
I'm like, Elon.
They're on Twitter all the time. They're on Instagram all the time.
Instagram all the time as well.
Yeah.
I think Instagram's worse
Yeah,
for
definitely.
the fake One Piece games.
Yeah.
And it's always called
It's like Pirate Battle.
Ultimate Battle of Heroes or some horse shit. And it's just ripped assets from everywhere. I'm like, what's going on here?
Fake games.
Just like fake gacha games. Yeah, what about the real gacha games? What's going on with Cruise?
I don't know.
After Gear 5?
All the hype's dead.
Yeah. When's it gonna be over for Treasure
It's a
Cruise?
good question. Who knows? There's a new Jump MOBA on mobile. No one really cares.
MOBA.
That's what I said.
So mobile.
I said MOBA on mobile.
Yeah, it's it's a lot.
But that's all that's really gone on the land of One Piece. Break week, difficult. JoJo, next break.
Next break. It's a chill
For the
chapter.
3 fans that watch that.
Yeah, man.
And the 2 people that are watching this, we appreciate you.
Kagura BACHI, Eric. Everyone's favorite new gen.
Now, for the people who don't know, sometimes we do first chapter reviews. The highest of high bars. Promise Neverland.
/ Romance Dawn. Alright. Let's not forget that.
So Promise Level, I think Promise Level Land's the highest we've done.
Yeah.
And what was the lowest?
It's gonna be like...
Like Hunter x Hunter? Was Hunter x Hunter the lowest?
Nah, Hunter x Hunter wasn't the lowest. Probably some weird shit.
You haven't done weird shit.
I can't believe we still haven't done Naruto. Or Bleach.
Eh.
You say eh.
I think Hunter x Hunter was the worst.
Okay.
Maybe Berserk. Or whatever.
Because you were confused.
It was just what. Anyway, what would we give Kaguya BACHI, Christian?
Let's go into it.
We're gonna discuss
The blade. The glorious Nippon steel.
The Sword Is Me, Christian. Classic. Now, as is tradition, Christian has taken copious dot point notes.
They're not copious.
Really, he couldn't be bothered.
What do you mean? They're adequate?
They're dot points. He will go through the plot, and then we'll discuss.
We'll discuss it as we go, Eric.
Is it a meme?
Is it actually good?
The ultimate question I want people to have in the back of their minds.
No.
Is the dialogue and subject matter serious? Or is it an ironic critique on the cliche edge master swordsman? Is it self-aware?
That's interesting.
Because we'll get to the line, but there's a certain line in here that a writer could not be serious.
Okay.
When he wrote that.
I only get genuine feelings from this chapter. I think this man is writing this genuinely.
100%.
I think it's 100% genuine. We'll get into it, but let's just start this off.
Okay.
We start with a nice little scene of
Nippon Steel.
Nippon Steel, Eric.
Right.
The Japanese
The
sword.
katana, it folds.
It is forged by
Every
a
anime
master.
fan knows about the katana process, Christian.
Of course, the folding of the steel.
The steel is so poor, we have to get the impurities out. We gotta fold it. We gotta bash it.
Yeah. Glorious Nippon Steel, Eric.
Right.
Cool color spread. Cutting and slicing, Eric.
Right.
And then we actually get into it. Chihiro is a young man / swordsmith. He's out with his dad making some swords, Eric. His dad is a famous swordsmith.
What time period are we in?
We're in modern day. We're in modern day.
Is it 2023? Or is
I don't see
it like 90s?
I don't see any smartphones.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm thinking maybe 80s, maybe 90s.
Right.
Quality choice, not picking the smartphones. Alright? But like, it's the modern period.
Sure.
Alright? Chihiro is a young swordsmith with his father, Eric. His father famous.
Right.
Every day they make swords. Every day they hone their skills in the blade. Alright? They use a unique method. More on that in chapter 2. But in chapter 1, we don't get none of that.
Right.
Right? When his dad is making a sword, he is serious. Otherwise, he is spaced out and he's kind of goofy.
Is it good?
Yeah. He is a serious swordsmith and that's it, Eric.
Right.
His dad got him the pet goldfish. They are a sign of luck and responsibility.
Special goldfish.
Of course.
Nippon. Koi.
The koi's, you got the yin yang thing going on.
Right.
You know. Mr. Shiba turns up, Eric. He's a friend of the father's. Chihiro's dad is a hero from the Steady War 15 years ago. Fake death check.
It's a line.
It's a line. Is it
Fine.
fake? Is it a fake death
It's
check?
fine.
It's fine.
We can throw out little bait lines. If you give me a whole page on the war,
and the 10 wars.
right, and 10 wars, no.
All right.
A little throw out line, fine. Little bait line.
He's
that's
not
alright.
gonna throw it. He's not gonna throw the ruling of fake death. He's gonna
Right.
allow it. He's gonna pass this one. Maybe something else might be so lucky. All right. Eric. His dad. Since Chihiro is about to be 15, his dad is going to give him the truth of the world, Eric. Swords are weapons for killing. It is up to the swordsmith to never sell a sword to a man with an evil heart, and to those who only protect the weak.
Frankie and Tom disagree.
Frank and Tom are like, fuck your freedom. We get to make whatever we fucking want.
Right.
Right? Alright?
Do you think this is gonna be a major theme of this manga that like?
Have you read chapter 2?
Not really. The responsibilities
well.
of the weapons, etc.
Yes. This is the main theme, Eric. Eric, spoilers for chapter 2. We get the actual quest,
Right.
which is retrieving the father's
7 swords or whatever.
6 holy swords that he made. Right? And then we're gonna get the swords out of all the scumbags.
All the
hands.
bosses have them or whatever.
Yeah, you know, classic video game logic.
6 items we're gonna collect.
We're gonna collect the items. It's easy, alright?
Right. I imagine the last boss will have all 6 at some point.
And all of them have cool, unique
and they all
abilities.
fuse and shit.
Sure. It writes itself.
Right.
Alright? But Eric, Chihiro is dead. Tells him that you must not sell a blade to an evil person.
Right.
And that, you know, you gotta be righteous in your heart. Bushido. Alright? Now, Eric, we flash forward to a little scene with a bunch of goons where 3 years later, the Korogami gang are killing protesters, Eric. The protesters the city. They don't want the gang
Do
running
you
the city.
feel like all the supplementary characters are drawn poorly? Like that, this boss man with a mustache.
I wouldn't say he's drawn poorly.
It's something off.
Something off. Eric says
I
something
feel like
off.
you put a lot of effort into the main character.
A lot of effort.
I kind of did whatever with the other guys.
You know, it is what it is, Eric. The boss turns up and shows the protesters sorcery to scare them off, Eric.
Right.
Instill fear into the hearts of the people. Eric, what do you think of this power system? We've got sorcery, we've got swords. We've got Nippon sorcery, which I feel like every mangaka is doing now. You know, we've got JJK. You know, we got...
I mean...
everyone's doing the Japanese
sorcery. Are we going to go the Bleach route? This is men see the Demon Slayer anime and go, I can actually do that.
Yeah.
I mean... It's going to prevent it from just being a sword manga.
Sure.
So, you know, that little spice in there. I don't mind the koi idea. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's very Nippon, Christian.
Very Nippon. Alright. Then we cut over to Chihiro and Mr. Shiba. Now, is Mr. Shiba the hype man?
Yes. Obviously.
Obviously the hype man. Now, apparently the father, ultimate hype man, but he's dead. Well, quote unquote dead. Alright?
He'll be revealed to be the best.
He's already gotten hype.
Yeah, he got gooned by the final villain.
He's already getting hype.
Right.
Right, and this is the best friend of the father. The hype man, Mr. Shiba.
Right.
Right. So, they're on a train. Mr. Shiba asks why Chihiro keeps his scar, Eric, and what does he say?
Every day I see it and I'm filled with new hatred. Or whatever.
I start the morning with fresh hatred.
What does he mean by keep the scar?
Because, you know, you got plastic surgery, you can get rid of the scar.
It's a weird comment.
He's like, yeah, why don't you fix your face?
Right. Real or not?
This is real. Everything in this manga is played straight. There's no comedy. Well, there's a little bit
Except
of
for
comedy.
the dad.
Except for the dad. A little bit comedy. But everything is
Back when
played
things were
straight.
cool to Christian when his dad was around.
That's right.
His dad was killed.
Now
got
there's your
salty.
hatred.
Why does he have a scar? Because of the event.
Sure. Alright. But Eric, this is 100% serious. There's nothing here that suggests parody or anything otherwise. Or commentary. Anything otherwise.
Right.
Where you coming from?
I feel like it is played straight, but I imagine... I put that tweet out. I'll quote tweet it when someone seriously says, this whole thing is a commentary of the cliche.
Are we expecting Mr. Morge to say that?
Yes.
We're expecting that tweet from Mr. Morge.
Some people say... I imagine this manga will make or break on the first big villain.
Sure.
And how the crew builds.
Yeah.
No titty.
No crew yet. No crew. No crew.
Sorta. We got Mr.
Shiba.
Mr. Shiba and fucking guy.
Chihiro, but
right?
that's it.
Will the girl come
Well,
in?
Eric.
We need... How many times?
We've got the hype man.
We got the hype man. We got the hype man. We need the big titty waifu cushion.
That's right.
And then this already has seeds of success. The meme is high level, but people actually like it.
Yeah. I think it's popular. Eric, it's already more popular than Two Blue Vortexes.
Right. It has potential. It's a bit much.
Eric, there's only one line that's a bit much, and it's that line.
Sure, but it's...
I feel like we're going for a Kill Bill. We're going for a Tarantino-esque tone. That's what I feel like we're going for.
Right.
Hyper violence, hyper stylized, lots of blood. That's what I feel like we're going for. But of course, Tarantino tongue in cheek most of the time, and that's where it gets weird.
Right. Because you don't know.
Yeah. But Eric, he keeps a star to remind him of the hatred he feels.
Right.
Right. They walk down the street and see bodies hanging from a rail bridge. People of the city are terrified. They're terrorized into submission. Just let the Yakuza run the city. We're gonna keep our heads down. We don't want to die.
Okay.
So we got the Yakuza terrorizing the city. Alright. There's a goon harassing a guy at a table. Shirahiro jumps to the table and kills them all, Eric. It's some sort of spin move. Then he busts open the warehouse door and he arrives at the I guess the Yakuza warehouse. Yeah. He breaks into the warehouse and just starts killing people, Eric. He doesn't care. He just kill them. Cut. He's gonna take all the Yakuza's katanas, Eric. It's in the first chapter. This is the main goal. This man is Tashigi, if he actually was the main character.
He's cleaning up the city.
One katana at a time. He's gonna take all the katanas back. Evil man.
Store them.
She don't have the swords. You know how it is.
Right.
We have a clear goal for this main character.
Are there guns in this universe?
I'm sure there will be.
How does he feel about guns?
He only cares about the
How
Nippon
does he
steel.
feel about knives?
And he only cares about the Nippon steel.
Right.
And what
How does
his
he feel
father
about
told him.
nunchucks? Bats?
All weapons. Alright? Now, we did talk about it, but that hatred line is clearly character development bait.
Yeah.
Alright? He's gonna have a moment where he realizes he's gone too far.
Does the girl change his heart, or is it some kind of realization about his father?
Maybe he goes on a rampage and actually kills Mr. Shiba. You know how it is.
Bloodlust.
Bloodlusted.
Now, can the katana only hold the sorcery? Is that where we're going with this? Is that why people have the katana?
Well, the 6 legendary katanas
Right.
have powers, but I assume sorcery is also real.
Sure, but it's kind of channeled through the blade, but through him.
Yeah, but the boss doesn't have a sword on him.
Right.
He's just doing fireballs and shit.
Fair enough.
So yeah. The sword is infused with his father's soul, Eric. He says E10. And there's water, there's goldfish powers, Eric.
Is it water or is it liquid metal?
Hard to tell. Right. Or is it Demon Slayer? Buffoonery and nothing is real.
Right. Who knows?
He throws out the water, does the black fish cut, cuts the guys in half, does a flip move.
Too much black going on this.
A lot of black.
It's too heavy. You gotta maybe not do a black slash.
Sure.
So we can actually see the movement, you know what I'm saying? It kind of just turns into a black mess.
So he does a blackfish move, kills a bunch of people. Mr. Shiba walks in, and he saves the protester. Now the protester might be the best friend, Eric. We don't know. The protester might be the best friend. Alright. Chirahiro wants to know where we can find the boss. And that's when we end.
We're gonna get a little quest, kill the boss, get the sword.
Kill the boss, get the swords. Easy.
Things will happen.
Simple premise. It's got style. You understand the characters. What else is there, Eric? What do you say?
I feel like the bones are decent.
Yeah.
Decent bones. Perhaps we're going for all the cliches here. The katana,
revenge plot.
The sorcery, the revenge of the father. very Nippon like ink slashes.
Yeah.
It's all kind of the same thing.
Rate it.
6.
6 out of 10.
Doesn't inspire me, doesn't offend me. I kind of enjoy the goldfish koi
Motif.
motif.
Now, Eric, let me ask you this
Now,
question.
can this man stop using so many blacks? Maybe get some white on this man's outfit.
There's a lot of black.
Contrast is an issue.
Yeah. But Eric, I do enjoy this. Why do I enjoy this? Because we spend the time to develop the relationship with the father. That's what we do. We spend the time, we get a little bit of character between his younger self and the father. We establish what his life was like. The bond he had with his father making swords.
Right.
His father being kind of aloof and not paying attention most of the time. But when he's building those swords, Eric, he becomes a legend. Right? And Chihiro, wide-eyed young man, learning the ropes, how to craft the swords. Right? There's something there. There's something genuine there.
Right.
That's what I appreciate, Eric. There's a genuine attempt for us to care. Right?
And there's very little attempt to talk about, you know, the legendary Yakuza and all the...
There isn't too much fake. There's barely any fake depth. We're just getting a little story here.
Right. We're going on the journey. As it unravels for the reader. We don't have previous knowledge about the political scene.
You want to know what happened to the father? What happened? What happened to the swords?
Right.
Why is he mad now?
Killed him.
He used to be cool. Why is he edgy now?
Where'd the scar come from?
Maybe that's why the line's there, Eric.
Right.
To show you the contrast between what used to be and what is now. What do you think about that?
I do.
So I believe this is 7 out of 10. Good start, good chapter, genuine attempt
Now,
at an opening chapter.
get that waifu in there within 10 chapters, otherwise you're going to struggle.
I agree. I think this one could actually do something. It's got the meme. It's got actual some structure.
Right.
And good bones. Simple plot. Easy to follow. Easy to understand. Nothing too crazy.
This is a 200 chapter manga.
Yeah. We get the swords. We wrap it up.
Right.
Yeah. And there you go. I also read chapter 2. Bit of flashback, bit of what the swords are, and that's about it.
Right. Nothing really.
Nothing really going on too much with that second chapter. But yeah, there you go. 7 out of 10. And Eric gives it a 6. Eric, we move on.
That's right, Shanks.
That's right, Shanks.
How strong is Shanks? The goat, the peak man.
How strong is Shanks? Every week, we come to you with the question of how strong is Shanks. And every week we answer. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the Gold King. But there are people out there who say, oh no. Kaido's the strongest. The man who is defeated.
He is defeated, that's true.
There are people out there who say Blackbeard's the strongest. We could just have a look at his record at Winter Island. Not great. Not a great record. Compared to another man, Eric. We all know that record.
Yes.
There are people out there who say Mihawk's the strongest, and you know I think they're dying down. I think it's over. There's still people out there. The Zoro fans, the diehard sword suckers. They're still out there, but they're dying every day, Eric. Metaphorically, right? And of course, the people out there that think Sakazuki is the strongest, even though Luffy's about to get Kirby abilities, he's gonna eat that magma.
It's gonna be crazy. Can't wait for next chapter. Let's see what happens.
See what happens. And of course, the people out there who are the worst to think Armin's the strongest. And every week we come with 100% factual evidence to prove that Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is so strong that he is indeed the Blade, Eric. The Blade is him. He therefore is behind all blades. All the Blade's power, Eric, the cursed energy. Mihawk has Shanks to thank for his power of his blade. And so does Zoro. Shanks is strong and Shanks is a good king.
Topic of the show. I was talking to Christian personally about promotion. Real quick.
Alright.
Now, Christian, as we all know,
Eric's got a rant prepared.
as we all know, the Kid vs Shanks scene is coming up.
Okay.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year, yeah. What do you have to say?
The cope is out of control. Are
Eric,
you aware of the points?
Eric, I'm very aware of the points. The gun exploded in Kid's face, therefore Shanks not one
It's
shot.
a sneak attack. How do you sneak someone that's coming directly at you?
And you acknowledge his existence. You say his name, but it's a sneak attack. It's Shanks' strongest
If the weapon blew up in Kid's face,
Okay.
it also blew up in Shanks' face.
Eric, I'm aware of the cope arguments.
The cope is wild, unhinged behavior.
Eric, this also kind of ties into the dog of the show.
Okay.
Character deaths. No one actually wants impactful character deaths. Of course, there was a recent event in JJK.
JJK.
Well, not spoiler for the people, but I'm sure you already know what it is.
Right.
People don't want impactful deaths, Eric. They want the villains to die expectedly. They want expected characters to die.
They want the hype men to win.
Eric, this goes back to Kid. Because when Kid quote-unquote loses / dies, whatever you want to say,
Right.
people say, Oda, bad writing. What is he doing? What was the point of that character, Eric? But sometimes you gotta remind the reader that this is indeed a dangerous world. And that the power-scaled outcomes should occasionally happen the way they should.
I think if Blackbeard did what he did to Kid, no one would be complaining.
No.
Because he's a villain.
That's right.
But it's Shanks. Christian. People are like, oh, he's a good guy, he's not going to do anything, what's the point? Wasted. They have such small minds.
See, Eric,
Such limited imagination.
people don't want the characters they actually like to die. They want random, no-name, kind of like ancillary side characters to die.
Like
They don't
Kinemon.
want- Yeah, they don't want actual main characters to die.
Could you imagine Zoro got killed?
Insane.
It's stakes and tension, bud.
It would be stakes and tension. You can't deny that. Now, Eric, let me tell you an example that does work. Of course, we all have seen Game of Thrones. Of course, the Red Wedding. Now, what Eric doesn't know is that the Red Wedding was with characters no one gave a fuck about.
I heard Ned's...
No one gave a fuck about the Starks. It was the worst plot. It was the most boring plot. It was just politics.
Kill the annoying characters.
We killed the annoying characters. No one cared about these characters. About the Stark son and the wife. No one cared.
I feel like at the end of the day with Game of Thrones, we knew Jon Snow was safe. We knew Daenerys was safe.
Yeah,
We knew Peter Dinklage was safe.
that's true. But Eric, the reason why that works is because the hype is worth the sacrifice. As we say so many times with power-ups, you could also say the same things with deaths.
Right.
These characters, no one liked. Well, they were mid, alright? It was the worst part of the season. Them and their stupid, political, annoying things, alright? And they were just fucking around, trying to make alliances.
Was it like Game of Thrones?
Yeah, but it was so boring.
Right.
Because they were just trying to make alliances and, like, scum around. And then someone fucked them over because they're like, no.
Get good.
Yeah. Get good scrubs. So, that's why that scene works. Because it's with characters no one really cared about. So the shock the shock doesn't lead to disgust.
People like the Viper, they killed him.
He's like 2 scenes, Eric. He's not really...
Not important.
He's not an important character. I wouldn't say he's an important character. He's a cool character. But is he important? No.
Did the spider end up dying?
Yes. Look, cool character.
I get the point.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta kill the mid characters.
No, if Oda killed Zoro in an emotional scene, no one would be happy.
No.
No one cared about Ace.
I mean, yeah, Ace exactly. Ace is a mid character.
He's in a couple of chapters.
That's right.
Didn't really do much.
What's a good example of a character you can kill in One Piece? That would be hype. That wouldn't exploit the fan base. You can't kill a Straw Hat.
No villains.
Nah, villains don't count. It's bullshit.
I guess the Navy doesn't count then with their villains.
Garp? But Garp's an expected death. Jinbei's an expected death. You know? That's what we're kind of saying.
Who's got value? Marco's not. Is Marco valued enough?
Yeah, I guess Marco's a good example.
Right.
If Marco did
but he's kind of dead
somewhere,
narratively.
Exactly, that's why you can kill him. Like imagine Blackbeard coming out tomorrow and just killing Marco.
Right. Getting Whitebeard's treasure or whatever.
Yeah.
That
don't hype the fuck out of Blackbeard.
Yeah,
so that's the kind of death you have to do. You can't
He
do
takes out Law, he takes out Marco.
Yeah. It's cool. And that's the topic of the show. Just wanted to say, Eric, people that actually want impactful character deaths.
Would killing Katakuri be
Eric, there are too many Katakuri fans.
Doflamingo.
Dofi.
He doesn't have enough cash.
Yeah, but killing a villain with another villain. Like, who would kill Dofi? Like, Corazon comes back from the grave and kills him?
I don't know. I feel like Dofi's not strong enough to be worth anything anymore.
I guess. What if Crocodile killed Dofi?
Nah.
Would that put Crocodile on your radar?
It might.
Alright.
Christian's getting fooled by that bounty.
That's 2 billy right there, man. That's 2 billy. Who else has a 2 billy bounty?
I mean, Robin's almost got $1 million.
Robin's got that info. Alright.
I don't know. What is Crocodile doing?
Moving on. Questions.
We always went to the Phantom Zone.
We always went to Requiem Zone. Shout out to the people with the questions, Eric. From Dart, can Eric help you so we can get the Hulk Gun review fast? He's never touching that, Eric. Eric's never touching that doc.
No.
Eric's absolutely never touching it.
I got animations to make.
From Flame Ken. First off, Shakes the Strongest, Shakes the God King. Thank you guys for the get well wishes on the last video. My question today is, what is both your opinions on the current state of Shonen Jump, and what manga, if any, do you see carrying the magazine next 5 years? JJK is about to finish.
My Hero's about to finish.
My Hero's about to finish. Apparently Chainsaw Man's weird as fuck and can't lose in the fans.
Right.
Naruto is monthly. And it's not in Jump. Yeah.
It's getting rough out there.
They need a hit. They need a big hit.
A long-standing hit.
They had My Hero. My Hero's about to end too.
2 Piece will come.
Sure.
Do you feel? I feel like there hasn't been a My Hero season of anime
for so long.
In 1,000 years.
Eric, can we get a chapter count on My Hero? What's the chapter count? Are we at 400 yet?
I'm gonna say 400.
Where's the My Hero chapter count? Let's get it. Let's get it right
now, for the people out there, controversially, Christian has Firefox on his mobile phone.
Chrome uses too much energy, mate. Chrome uses too much energy.
Too much energy.
My Hero chapter count. So, Eric, I type in My Hero, and guess what the first thing that comes up?
Just go to Shonen Jump, and it'll give you the chapter number.
Or we could just do this.
He's getting gooned by Firefox.
Chapters and volumes. It has.
Oh boy.
Can you just give me the number?
Chris getting cloud. See, if I had access to my phone, this would be a lot easier.
It has about 400.
Did you see the number? He just guessed.
402 is out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably ends on
500. Let's just say 500.
150.
So My Hero has been at least a hit for Shonen
For
Jump.
some 10 years.
But it's about to end. It's about to end. We're trying to bring in new stuff. There was a whole new batch with KAGURA BACHI, Eric. But only people talk about one. That's BACHI. Now, Eric, of course, there's Mind and Muscle. What's the fuck's it called?
Is it like Muscle or something?
Marshall. Yeah.
Might and Magic or something.
Might and Magic, something like that. Apparently that's decent, about to end. Then we got Undead Unluck. People like it, but about to have an anime, so it could be big. Alright? And of course we've got a bunch of titty mangas, you know how it is. Alright?
Nippon undefeated.
Nippon does what it does, alright?
But yes, Shonen Jump is in trouble. There will be a 2-piece that could carry the torch.
But of course that'll be monthly, it'll be cap, and you know.
It won't be monthly.
It'll be monthly.
They'll get a whipping boy.
Whipping boy.
week to week to week. They need that money.
Eric, I can see I can see Jump letting One Piece go monthly, but not Toei. Not Toei. Look what they did to Dragon Ball. Instant Z ends, instantly GT.
By the way, if we're gonna get 20 chapters a year now, because of the live action, we're here for another 10 years.
Yeah, we're here for another decade, basically. Alright.
So strap in.
From Harvest and Berry.
Maybe just One Piece just continues the carry. They got the live action they're gonna do.
Yeah.
That takes some time. I imagine films.
Sure. From Harvest and Berry. Why is the manga already better than One Piece? This man loves KAGURA BACHI. This man is an ant master.
Who is this man?
Harvest and Berry.
Harveston.
He loves the swords. He loves the edge. He loves the hatred. Of course, we know this. So it makes sense.
Let me know if there's sword play in this one.
There's just beams and shit so far.
And people give
There's no action. Shit. There's no action in episode 2. No.
The sword is me.
From that, can you tell us why you guys are some of the worst people to ask when it comes to the state of Shonen Jump? We keep our finger on the pulse. That's just mad. Dad is mad. We keep the finger on the pulse, Dad.
Dad's reading some obscure shit no one cares about. Alright?
Hey man, that's what he does. From Bindle, Mugiwara Matt B said the Straw Hats and their dreams is the worst written aspect of the One Piece thoughts. Matt B says something crazy every 2 seconds on Twitter.
So what is it? The worst aspect of One Piece?
Is the characters and their dreams.
I mean, to be fair, Oda's the only one doing it.
With 9 characters.
Fucking everyone else just has one. The main character.
That's true.
Luffy's dream is clear and solid.
Yeah.
Everyone else has side dreams, whatever. You just want Zoro to mean something.
Yeah. Again, Zoro's fans. From Uncle J, do you think the meme improved or reduced the chances of this series being success?
Improved.
So like the hardest part about new series is getting that off the ground.
Getting that knowledge out there.
Spreading that word out there.
Right.
And the meme just did it for it. Alright.
Who started the meme?
Who knows, Eric?
I guess if you got a katana on anything, the anime community will watch it.
The first meme I saw was them comparing it to Zoro. A Zoro panel. I'd be like, Zoro's the main character of the show.
Again, people think Zoro's this character he's a...
Yeah. But anyway. 2. What is something you think Oda wrote just to rile up the fan base? Mine is Kizaru saying he'd go to Wanda. To rile up the fan base.
Get him mad.
Get him mad. Is it the anti-Kaido weapons? Is it Zoro running up
Is it the whole Yamato situation?
That's it. Yamato saying she'll join the crew about 8 times.
That's just cut.
He riled up the fan base. And then he's like...
He changed his mind.
He changed his mind.
That wasn't an intentional rile up. Because that was happening.
It happened.
We all know it was happening. The economic minister was very upset with Oda. Because Yamato was going to fund the next
He cut Yamato and now he's just working on live action.
it would have been Yamato and Luffy back to back fighting Kizaru. Yamato would have been the main character aside from Luffy.
Absolute domination. Alright.
Imagine Zoro playing third fiddle. The fans couldn't take it.
Yeah.
The Zoro fans couldn't take Zoro being third fiddle, and Oda's like, I can't do it to him.
That's true. Alright, from Myanmar. Why does rawness and swagginess carry so much weight for readers? 16-year-old boys. Swords are cool. Edge is cool.
13 to 25.
Yeah.
Swords. Black outfits.
Hype.
Turtlenecks with a zipper. Long coats. Scars. Red
Yakuza.
eyes.
The Dragon of Dojima. Right. And from Dream. Never read the first chapter, but is it trying to be edgy? Would you say it's trying to be edgy? That's what I mean by it's a genuine manga. It's not. I don't think it's trying to be edgy.
I don't get the vibe it's trying to be. It's not trying too hard.
Yeah.
Because most of the mangas.
There's that one line, but that's about it.
Most of the fucking thing is just a conversation.
Yeah. And you got the genuine emotion from the father to son. He wasn't like Guts, who was born an orphan from the womb of his mother, and then it's just despair. That was not
right.
His life. His life had happiness. His life had meaning, and relationships that he enjoyed and loved. Right. So there's lightness there. There's connection there. So I wouldn't say it's an edge manga. It's edgy. It's overly edgy.
Except that one line.
But there you go. There you go, and there it is. KAGURA BACHI, Eric. Chapter 1. Reviewed.
Will it take off?
I think the meme will carry it a long way. The meme will carry it past the cancellation
I think
phase.
the first arc, crucial.
It will carry it past the cancellation stage. Will it last longer than Bill
I hope
King?
it just doesn't pull the trigger too early.
Okay.
And start going into the crazy reveals and the endgame shit too early because it knows it's got to shuaishes on its ass.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you
We
go.
got chapter next week finally, Christian. Will Luffy hit Kizaru?
Will Luffy go light
If Luffy
speed?
doesn't fucking touch Kizaru next week, it's gonna 0 out of 10. The third chapter
We're fucking around.
of dicking around.
Eric, he's eating light. It's gonna something has to happen.
Hit him.
What if we cut away and don't see Luffy at all?
Punish him.
Eric. What if we cut away and don't
Don't
see
show
Luffy
me
at all?
Zoro swinging his sword.
What if we see Kuma? What if we see
Fuck
Bonnie
you.
flashback?
Luffy better hit goddamn
Okay.
Kizaru.
Luffy better hit Kizaru. Alright. Shakes the strongest, shakes the Go King.
Good night.